Well, this may just be a sign, the beginning of a sign of division in the West African bloc. That's ECOWAS, or the Junta-led governments of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger have announced their exit from the ECOWAS community of West African states. The Sahel countries issued a joint statement where they alleged that the West African bloc is influenced by foreign powers against the principles of its founding fathers. The ECOWAS Commission, on the other hand, says it has not received any official information to that effect and is also monitoring events in these countries. Well, our Foreign Affairs correspondent, Moyo Thomas, has details in this report.
The military-led government of Niger announced on its national television a joint decision with Mali and Burkina Faso to pull out of ECOWAS. It may not come as a surprise to many that these three French-speaking West African countries have decided to pull out of the regional body. The three countries have continued the alliance of Sahel states, including signing a joint pact to help one another against external aggression. This is from fear of ECOWAS threats to use military force where necessary. The regional body and indeed other international organizations have continued to condemn the disruption of democracy in these countries with stiff sanctions. The sanctions have taken a toll on not just the economy of their countries, but also their living conditions. Financial aid from countries like the United States have been halted, with their assets in ECOWAS frozen. School children in Niger, for example, have not been able to attend classes, and electricity from Nigeria has been cut, putting about 70% of Niger in darkness. All these pressures, including diplomatic negotiation, is to ensure a return to democracy. This decision by Niger may not be unconnected to the inability of the ECOWAS Presidential Task Force team to meet up with a scheduled meeting in Niamey on the 25th of January. A communique from the ECOWAS Commission says the team could not travel due to technical issues on the chartered aircraft. Though the Junta spokesman says the decision to sever ties with ECOWAS was due to the inability of the regional body to help in the fight against terrorism and insecurity. The joint statement by the three countries partly reads, after 49 years, the valiant people of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger regretfully and with great disappointment observe that the ECOWAS organization has drifted from the ideals of its founding fathers and the spirit of Pan-Africanism. ECOWAS founding fathers set up the regional body on the 28th of May 1975 to achieve economic integration. The military takeover in 4 of the 15 member states has been regarded by many as a setback for the region. The pullout of these countries could further affect the aim of the regional body in meeting free movement and integration ECOWAS was set up to achieve. It is important to note that Article 91 of the revised ECOWAS Treaty of 1993 says, any member wishing to withdraw from the community shall give to the Executive Secretary 1 year notice in writing, who shall inform the member state thereof. At the expiration of this period, if such notice is not withdrawn, such a state shall cease to be a member of the community. Considering the current suspended state of these three Sahel countries and the non-fulfillment of their financial responsibilities and other obligations to the regional body since their suspension, it is not clear if they have a right to withdraw from the regional body. The only Arab-speaking member of the body, Mauritania, that pulled out in year 2000, followed this procedure laid out in the treaty. 4 countries are currently under suspension by ECOWAS. They are Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. As the world awaits the next line of action from ECOWAS, especially ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, it is important to note that this decision or this next line of action will, to a very large extent, determine the strength, capacity, and sustainability of the regional bloc. Moyo Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.